Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jason with Jadren Aquatics. Thanks for hanging out with us again. So today, Lily and I, we got in some new shrimp. Just like she said a second ago. Did we get new shrimp?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some new shrimp in. Today we got in some Paracaridina. Do you want to tell everybody hi?
Yeah.
Okay, right there, tell them hi.
Hi.
Today we got in some new shrimp. We got some Paracaridina. You say it, Paracaridina.
Paracaridina.
That is a whole lot of syllables. So probably a lot of you guys out there have never actually heard of this type of shrimp. This is just another genus, just like Caridina, Neocaridina, and then this is the Paracaridina. So I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, as I did quite a bit of research trying to understand exactly what these guys are. They're also known as the blue bees, which is kind of funny because most people that get these things, they usually end up turning kind of brown. They don't stay blue too often. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the box and the way that it was shipped, and then we will show you them in the tank after we get them all drip acclimated. Okay, so here's the box that came in. It's your normal 7x7 box with the insulation on the inside of the box. It's like 95 degrees here today, so obviously there's no heat pack or anything like that. One thing about these shrimp, these guys are a lot smaller than the Caridina shrimp that are out there. I know these are kind of babies, but they just don't typically grow as big. So again, we'll talk about that in just a minute when they're in the tank. You guys probably have a question, can these things crossbreed with Caridina, Neos? I'll tell you as much as I know in just a minute. So let's go ahead and pull them out. You grab them out. Okay, there they are out of the bag. Let's see if we can get them a little bit closer. You can actually see them. Again, they're so small. So let's go ahead and let's take them and let's drip acclimate them because I don't know exactly what the parameters are. He listed it on Aquabid where I bought these from, but it was like between 100 and 300 TDS. So I'd like to test it to see where it's at, see how long I need to drip acclimate them. I've been letting them room acclimate, so they're already the temperature of the tank, so that's not a problem. So let's go ahead and let's go get them and let's go put them in the tank, okay?
Okay.
Well, the plan originally was to show you these guys in the tank, but these guys are so stinking small that if I put them in a 10-gallon, I would probably never see one to even film. So I've got them in a simple breeder box right now. As you can see that they're currently drip acclimating. So again, let's talk a little bit about Paracaridina and some of the stuff that I've actually learned about them. So apparently there's not a tremendous amount of study that's gone on with freshwater shrimp and the taxonomy that goes along with them, and describing the different genus and stuff that they are. And so from what I understand, the only difference currently that they've recorded between Caridina and Paracaridina is that the para have one less set of gills, and so that seems to be the only difference in them. Again, from what I understand, these guys don't get as big as Caridinas, but the big question is, will they crossbreed? And so there's a lot of talk back and forth. Some people said yes, some people say no, they won't. Some people, it kind of says it depends on what the circumstances are. But I have read there have been some people that have successfully bred them, and part of the problem that seems to happen is that once the eggs hatch, the next set are sterile and can't reproduce again after that. But there's no complete confirmation of that. So I thought I would take these, from what I understand, these things are really easy to breed, get a colony of these guys going, and then just mix them with some crystal reds or some crystal blacks, and just see what would happen, just to kind of get an idea, because these things, obviously these are small right now, so you can't really see what their color patterns are. On the thumbnail I'll have a good color pattern so you guys can kind of get an idea of what they look like. They're just a real cool blue striped looking one. So getting these things to interbreed with some crystal reds or crystal blacks I think would be just fantastic. They would look really cool. So that's the game plan, to build up a big colony of these and then split a few of them off. Maybe put like 6 females with 1 male crystal red to kind of give them no choice but to try to breed with them. That seems to be the way that you typically have the most success. people have noticed that if you put them in a tank together with crystal reds or crystal blacks or Taiwan bees or whatever it is, they kind of all keep to themselves. When there's plenty of females to choose from, they'll almost always choose females from their same genus. But again, it says there's just not a lot of study that's been done about these freshwater shrimp, so no one's is 100% sure right now what the difference is and what the genetic makeup is of the two, and just, you know, whether or not they will create some really cool hybrids. All right, so there you go. Thanks again, guys, for stopping by. I love each and every one of you. Be sure and leave a comment if you have a comment or question. So thanks again, guys, and God bless.